If you're in the market for a new mid-size pickup, the redesigned 2024 Toyota Tacoma is likely high on your list. The Toyota Tacoma, long a dominant force in the mid-size pickup truck segment within the United States market, faces several significant challenges that have dampened its sales performance. Today, we're counting down the top 7 biggest problems and downsides of the 2024 Tacoma. From disappointing fuel economy numbers to premium pricing that might make you do a double take, we're laying out all the areas where Toyota's midsizer comes up short. But it's not all bad news. The Tacoma still has its strong suits like a comfortable cabin and Toyota's reputation for reliability. We'll be giving you an unbiased look at the whole picture. Number 7. Engine options limited. The powertrains play a vital role in a truck's achievement, and people want varied powertrain choices. This becomes a concern for Tacoma. Although you have 3 powertrain versions offering different power outputs, the engine is fundamentally the same across all of them. It's a 2.4-litre inline-4 turbo engine, a new design that Toyota aims to standardize for many of its models, including the Tacoma, 4Runner, Land Cruiser, Tundra, and various Lexus vehicles. This engine comes in 3 variations. The base model produces 228 horsepower, the mid-tier iForce generates up to 278 horsepower, and the mild hybrid iForce Max delivers up to 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque. While the 2.4-litre engine performs decently, it has a relatively small displacement. The saying goes, there's no replacement for displacement. Buyers desire a larger displacement option, such as the previously available V6 engine in the Tacoma. If you've driven a larger displacement engine, you understand the difference. Larger engines have a much smoother torque curve and incredible pulling power. The 2.4-litre, contrarily, is a small engine that produces serious power but doesn't properly replicate the sensation of displacement. We hope that shortly, Toyota will consider offering the 3.4-litre V6 twin-turbo engine from the larger Toyota Tundra. Although less fuel efficient, this engine has abundant torque that will pin you to your seat and deliver unmatched pulling power on the road. We hope Toyota listens and adds this engine to the lineup in future model years. Number 6. Fuel efficiency falls short. Fuel economy is an increasingly crucial factor nowadays, with gas prices breaking records every day. Buyers are becoming more aware of this, as it seriously impacts their wallets, so they want a fuel-efficient truck to save money on fuel. And when it comes to the Toyota Tacoma, we can say that this truck doesn't perform as well as expected. We anticipated more from the new generation of the Toyota Tacoma, but we ended up disappointed. This truck should have delivered miles per gallon figures in the high 20s, but instead we got miles per gallon scores in the low 20s. This is a shame, since the excuse for going with a turbo engine was the idea that these engines save on fuel, something that many car enthusiasts pointed out as a misconception. Turbo engines are, in fact, thirstier. Their only advantage is that they produce more power, compensating for the loss in miles per gallon. So, the new base 2024 Tacoma 2-wheel drive is averaging about 23 miles per gallon combined, while the 4-wheel drive version averages about 21 miles per gallon. If you opt for more powerful versions of the 2.4-litre engine, the numbers will get worse, dropping to 18 or 19 miles per gallon combined. Even the hybrid version only manages to deliver up to 23 miles per gallon. This is still disappointing because many of us expected these numbers to be around 27 miles per gallon. So, you can understand why Tacoma is such a letdown. We got new powertrains and all the fanfare, but we didn't see any real improvement in fuel economy. We strongly hope that things will improve in the next production years, but unless we see a real breakthrough, significant changes are not expected, which is a shame. Number 5. Poor interior space and quality. Interior space and comfort are truly important and play an integral role in an owner's satisfaction with their new purchase. And we can tell you that the interior space in the Toyota Tacoma is not one of the best around, especially when it comes to the rear seats. Although it has a proper 4-door cab, rear legroom is a problem, especially for taller passengers on long journeys. One positive aspect of the new model is the really nice-looking and extremely comfortable front seats. But overall, we would not recommend the Toyota Tacoma to those who frequently carry rear passengers if you want more spaciousness. We suggest going for a full-size truck instead. Another issue to address is the build quality. This new Toyota Tacoma has some problems with the build quality inside the cabin. Although fairly well insulated and quiet, the interior quality is not one of the best, especially in the lower trim levels. The overall quality is quite poor. This is why we advise you to avoid the entry-level models and go for a more upscale trim. This way, you will avoid the poor build quality issue. Number 4. Towing and hauling potential limited. Every truck owner desires a true truck experience, which means capable towing and payload capacities. Payload is one of the most crucial factors that can make or break a deal, and in this area, Tacoma falls short compared to the competition. The all-new 2024 Toyota Tacoma has a maximum towing rating of 6,500 pounds and a payload rating of up to 1,795 pounds. The hybrid version fares even worse, with a towing capacity of only 6,000 pounds, which is relatively poor for this class of truck. For comparison, let's look at some competitor models. The Chevy Colorado, GMC Canyon, and Jeep Gladiator have a tow rating of up to 7,700 pounds, which is the maximum in this midsize class, 200 pounds higher than the Tacoma's 6,500 pound tow rating. Regarding payload, competitors also have an edge over the Toyota Tacoma. For example, the Ford Ranger can carry a payload of up to 1,885 pounds. As you can see, the Toyota Tacoma needs improvement in this area to match these trucks. We strongly hope that we'll see enhancements in the following years, allowing Tacoma to be on par with American truck makers concerning towing and payload capabilities. Number 3. Software glitches and gremlins. One issue that owners have reported with the new Toyota Tacoma is software-related problems. The new Tacoma came with the latest software system, so issues in this area are expected. It will take some time for Toyota to resolve these issues and fix the software bugs. However, a positive aspect is that you still have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration in case you don't want to use the factory system. This is a significant advantage because this method easily solves this major headache for Toyota. Number 2. Unsatisfactory ride quality. Let's talk about Tacoma's biggest issue, which is a major problem for this model. Many Tacoma owners have complained about the poor ride quality, describing it as an overly stiff driving experience, especially when using larger tires. Driving the Tacoma is not one of the most enjoyable experiences, and owners feel that other trucks provide a smoother ride in comparison. This problem becomes more noticeable on rough terrains, making the Tacoma less than ideal for overlanding or off-road adventures. The best solution might be to install an aftermarket suspension that allows you to manually adjust the ride quality. A coil-over suspension would provide excellent versatility, and the overall system would cost no more than $2,000 for a high-end setup, or even less for lesser-known brands, though quality and longevity may be sacrificed. We strongly hope that Toyota will address this issue from the factory and make Tacoma a more enjoyable driving machine on dirt roads compared to its competitors. One aspect that owners have praised in the new model is its multi-link rear suspension, which delivers improved driving dynamics. However, the overall stiffness remains an issue. Number 1. Excessive pricing. One major deal breaker of the Toyota Tacoma compared to its competitors is the fact that this truck is too expensive. The new Toyota Tacoma starts at $31,500 for the base SR trim, which is a very steep price for what you get, and at this price, you only get the truck with the lowest powered 228 horsepower engine. According to Edmunds, the average price paid for a new Tacoma in 2023 was around $38,000. This is significantly higher than rivals like the Nissan Frontier, $30,000 average, and Ford Ranger, $35,500 average. Many owners and automotive experts believe that Tacoma's starting price of $31,500 is a pretty steep entry point for a mid-size pickup truck. Some avoid the Tacoma for this reason alone. What we hope is that Toyota will come to its senses and reduce this base price closer to $29,990, which would make this truck a great value proposition compared to the current lofty pricing. In conclusion, while the Toyota Tacoma remains a formidable contender in the mid-size pickup truck market, its shortcomings in areas such as ride quality, powertrain options, towing and payload capacity, fuel efficiency, interior space and quality, software reliability and pricing have collectively dampened its sales performance. Addressing these issues should be a priority for Toyota if Tacoma is to regain its dominance and resonate with a broader spectrum of buyers seeking a well-rounded, capable, and value-conscious mid-size truck. Don't forget to subscribe. See you on next videos.